Hello guys, and welcome to the fifth video of the HTML tutorial series. In this video we're going to be covering lists. Well, let's go ahead and open our HTML file, but this time instead of opening it with Notepad, I want you to open it with Notepad++. So, what is Notepad++? It is a notepad used to code. As you can see, the plain notepad only has text, does not have any coloring to help us, or auto completion, auto text indentation, or anything else. Notepad++ has all that. It can be used for most of the programming languages that there are, if not every single one of them. Well, but there should be some languages that are not supported. But all important languages are supported, and we're going to be using that from now on. How to get Notepad++? Just open Google, type Notepad++, click download, and download it. Right? It's very easy to do. So let's go on and create some lists. This should be a kind of long video because we got to say a lot of stuff. So let's not lose time. Let's delete our links and images. Let's change our heading 1 to lists in HTML. I know how to add lists to HTML and HTML lists. Let's go on and save this. Let's open this with Chrome. Blah blah blah, same stuff. There are two types of lists. Actually, three types of lists. The first one is unordered. The second one is ordered. And the last one is description lists. How do we use this? Let's go ahead and add an ordered list. Go ahead and type OL. You can see that Notepad++ closes the tag for us, which can be very time efficient for us. And if we hit enter, why doesn't it automatically indent the text? Never mind, I'm gonna check it out later. It should indent the text automatically and add a space. Alright, add an ordered list, and inside add a list item. In here add this piece of text. And copy that a couple times. Change this to ordered and to description. Delete that. Save. Refresh. This is our list. Our ordered list. OL stands for ordered list. Alright? UL. OL. And you guessed it, DL. Great. What? So, order lists have some numbering. or letters. We can change that. We will be learning that in a bit. Unordered lists work in the same way, but instead of numbering, they got bullet points. So if I change this to UL and saved, I would get this kind of list. We got bullet points instead of numbers. Alright, but we're using the same HTML element, which is li for list item. Alright, now if I got a description list, things would be kind of different. Alright, go ahead and type DL. Description lists do not work with plain list elements. Delete that. They got description titles, DT, and let's type in unordered lists, and underneath that, description, DD, marked as DL, and has titles and descriptions. Now let's go on and copy that a couple times, change that to ordered, marked as OL, and has numbering and list items. This looks better. Let's save time. And unordered lists are marked as UL and have, oh my god, have bullet points and list items. Let's go ahead and save it and refresh and see what we get. These are the three types of lists. Okay, so ordered lists are marked as DL. Sorry. This is description lists. I messed things up. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. This is so embarrassing. No, it's not. Alright. Let's start with description lists. Description lists are marked as DL and have titles, description titles, and descriptions. Right? We got our title and our description. Ordered lists are marked as OL and have numbering, as you can see, and list items. And unordered lists are the exact same as ordered, but have bullet points instead of numbering. So let's say that instead of these we wanted to have a grocery store list. Let's say milk and buy 4 bottles and 1 low fat. Let's say eggs, buy 7 packs because we want protein, and that's it for today. Come on, if we save this, we can see milk, buy 4 bottles and 1 low fat, and eggs, buy 7 packs. Alright. So What else? Let's say we want to change the way that our ordered list with the numbering displays the numbering. Let's say we do not want plain numbers, we want Latin numbers. We have to add an attribute, an element attribute once more. So let's go inside the OL opening tag and type in type equals quotation marks I, which is number 1 in the Latin numbering system. If we refresh, we get Latin numbers instead of Arabic. Let me copy this several times. Actually, 4 times. Type in 1, I capital, I lowercase, A capital and A lowercase, and save and refresh. What we see here is 5 different types of numbering in ordered lists. The type attribute defines which type of numbering we want for our ordered list. So, if we type 1, we get Arabic numbers. If we type I capital, we get capital Latin numbers. With I small, we get lowercase Latin numbers. With A capital, we get the English alphabet letters, and with A lowercase, we get the English alphabet, but in their lowercase form. So these are five different types. Not sure there should be more, but I cannot remember of any. You're probably not going to use any others. These are 5 different types. So let's say we want to keep the Latin lowercase. Go ahead and delete all this, refresh, and here we are. Just like we did with the ordered list, we can do with the unordered list, but we did not do that with the type attribute. We have to use the style attribute, alright, and add some CSS inside. Alright, go ahead and in here type list style type. Alright, you can see Notepad++ automatically gives me suggestions. You can hit enter and select it. So go ahead and say that we want disk. Save it. Do we have any changes? No, because disk is the default. But shall we choose, let's say, square? We get squares. Not sure if you can see that. We get squares. If we go back to disk and save and refresh, we get disks again, which are circles. What else? Sandbox. What is that? Why did I get such a suggestion? It's nothing. Wrong suggestion. We got circle, which is not the same as disk. This should be empty. Yep. Disk is a filled in circle and disk is an empty circle with a stroke. And we can also add none, because we might want a list without any numbering or bullet points. So if you want a list without any numbering or bullet points, you have to add the style attribute to add some CSS to it and type list style type none. So I'm going to leave it to let's say circle and save it, and that's pretty much it. So let's say we want a list of stuff to point to some other web page. So let's create, let's say we want to talk about the largest websites there are. We're going to go to alexa.com, which is a website by Amazon to compare the largest websites there are, and it's still Google, YouTube, Facebook, Baidu. Wow, Baidu has gone up quite significantly, just like Wikipedia. Okay, I miss the days when Yahoo was first and Google was second. If you don't know the story between Google and Yahoo, how Google wanted to sell themselves to Yahoo, and Yahoo did not want to spend such a big amount of money, that the huge amount of money that Google demanded, and and then Google surpassed them by quite a lot. Go ahead and Google the story behind Google and Yahoo. It's quite interesting. Amazon.com, Twitter, Instagram number 13. Wow, it's gone up quite significantly. Let's say we want the first 4 websites. We're going to create an ordered list for that and add list items for each one of them. But inside, we are going to add links. All right, and we're going to say Google for the first one, and let's do the 3 first, or let's do the 5 first. All right, Google, YouTube, Facebook. I have to say I'm surprised that YouTube's still above Facebook. I mean, Facebook used to be second for like 5 years or something. I'm not sure, but for the last years, YouTube has surpassed it. I'm not sure how. And Facebook is trying to compete with YouTube with Facebook Watch right now. So Facebook should be surpassing YouTube at some point, though 44% of young people deleted their Facebook app, which is something Facebook should really consider. So the third one is Baidu.com. Let's just type Baidu, and Wikipedia, the site every single person loves. Go ahead and add href for each one of them. https google.com. Go ahead and copy that. Change this to YouTube. Facebook, Baidu, and wikipedia.org. Save it and refresh. What is going on? Where are the others? What did I do wrong? I've got some mistake, for sure. I did not close the attribute. Here, 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 and here. Now I'm gonna save, refresh, and we can see everything. So you can see YouTube, Google, and Facebook I have already visited. Now if I visit Baidu, it becomes purple again. If I visit Wikipedia, it becomes purple as well. Right? Baidu is Chinese, Wikipedia is in every single language. Alright, and let's add a title here. Let's make it a heading 2. The 5 largest websites according to Alexa. Save, refresh, and we got the 5 largest websites according to Alexa, and say we want capital Latin numbering, and here we are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Google, YouTube, Facebook, Baidu, and Wikipedia. So, but we did this to just to see if links inside lists will work, and as you have already seen, they work just as well as outside lists. We can have whatever we want in these lists. Let's say we want the Google logo. Go to Google, drag this logo here, name it google.png, add it to our folder, and inside the same list item, add an image with source google.png, save and refresh. And of course it's kinda big. We have to change the style and make it a little smaller. Height 100 pixels and width auto. Save and refresh. Now it looks better. Google is the first, YouTube is the second. Go for YouTube logo. Let's copy it. Go back to our web page. YouTube.png and do the same exact thing. But change this to YouTube.png. Save, refresh, and you can see that it displays right above our text. So this is pretty much it, guys. This lesson was kind of bigger than the other ones. We had more stuff to say. What we learned was that we have 3 types of lists: the ordered lists, the unordered lists, and the description lists. Alright? We can change the type of the list, we can change the numbering or the bullet points, and we can have description for different stuff. Also, inside its list, we can have links, images, or whatever else we want. Also, if you don't want this these elements to display side by side, you already know what to do. Add a page break here. Alright, if you add a page break and save, it's going to be displayed underneath your text. Alright, so this is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching and see you on the next video.